Hey guys, Mike the Gaming Dad here, and welcome back to another episode of Fallout 4. This is episode 1 of the Far Harbor DLCs, so yeah, we're going to dive into the first of the DLCs now. It is episode 31 if we are following chronologically, so I am doing this on the same save, and we are at my settlement at Starlight Drive-In now. So the last full episode I did was 30.1, and we did the structure of this settlement there. I have uploaded now the settlement showcase. If you haven't seen that, please do check that out, because I've spent quite a bit of time making this. I'm quite pleased with this one, actually. This is probably my favourite one I've done so far. So yeah, this is the Starlight Minutemen division. So yeah, please do check that out. But yeah, let's dive into the Far Harbor DLC. As before, this is first look, by the way, so I haven't done anything with any of the DLCs on any of my saves so far, so I've been saving them because I knew I did want to record them for this series. So, but I do know that it starts with Nick, I think, doesn't it? Nick Valentine. So, I believe I'm sure I have. It's this one, isn't it? Far From Home. So this has already started. I think I accidentally, when I listened to the radio station, I was speaking to Ellie for something a long time ago, and it triggered this anyway. So we're up to the point now where we need to travel to this Nakano residence, which is, I think it's up near what's that settlement that I said recently that I didn't like, that I didn't want to go visit. Which one is it? It's the one in the right in the corner. I'm gonna have to look now. I can't think of the name. It's the one that's all the way up here. Coastal Cottage, that's it. I think it's somewhere around there, so we'll go up there in a sec. I am going to do this with Nick though, because if he's central to the story, it probably makes sense us bringing him along. I just need to remember where I've put him. I think he's at... Did I get him doing... I think I might have got him doing supply runs from somewhere. So we need to try and work out where he is. Maybe he's at the castle. And now we've got a rad storm. Right, do I have a population management thing, or will I have to build one? I don't think I do.
We've got to get out of here before we turn into ghouls.
I've still got Preston with me, and I do have his... Where's he gone? Where's he hiding? There he is. I do have his perk now, so that happened whilst I was building at Starlight, so we can move him on.
Hey, just point me to it.
What I'm going to do though is...
Okay, this is what I've got.
I think we might take the... Why's he got 7 stim packs? That's weird. I'm going to take this off him. I might give this to Nick actually, because I was quite enjoying having a follower that had this heavy incinerator. That was quite fun. Yeah, let's see if we can get Nick though, and yeah, I'll swap them over and I'll get Preston. Ah, here he is. Speak of the devil. Right, we need to get him to stop doing this.
Nick,
Time to hit the road?
Yes. Up for travelling?
You interested in traveling together?
With you? I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Let's head out.
Well, all right.
I know I'm leaving him in good hands, Nick. Be careful out there.
I'll keep out of trouble if he does.
Right, send Preston Garvey to the castle. Preston was on security detail up at Sanctuary, so I'll need to find someone else to do that. But I'm going to get Preston now to do the supply run, because I think that what that'll have done is it'll have knocked this one off. Yeah, Castle's no longer got a supply run now. We can just actually talk to Nick, can't we, and do it. Oh, he can't be a sign. That's weird. I wonder why. Okay. Never mind. I need to get someone to do a supply run then. That's still turned on. Yeah, so that should be attracting people. Right, anyway, let's get going then. So that reminds me about have some company. I've got some super mutants. You have got a pretty good gun, Nick, 'cause I gave you a 308 rifle, but...
Hey,
Go on.
I'd also quite like to see you shoot this thing. Oh, I got Lorenzo's artifact gun as well, by the way. That was, I think it was 7 days I had to wait. I got a notification saying it was ready, so I went and picked that up. I should have dropped that off, actually, because I wasn't planning on bringing that. Gosh, I've got so much flamer fuel. New look Nick. Birds are weird.
I don't think we're alone. Got him!
Take some beating, these Primuses.
Wouldn't want it going to waste now, would we?
Rapid Western Revolver. Nice. That'd be cool for like a gunslinger build. So much things, yeah, I probably should get rid of all this. It's probably not needed. Pretty much every piece of paper I've ever picked up from the start of the game. I haven't sorted any of it out yet. Ah, it's just the same one that they normally have. I leveled up quite a bit as well when I was at when I was building at Starlight. I think I got 3 level ups. Normally I've been waiting and putting them in on stream, but I did them when I was building. I think I did them all into the base skills actually. I didn't select any new perks, so I think I put one into strength, I put one into agility, and maybe one into something else. A skeleton up there, yeah. I wonder if I should be up there actually, rather than hugging the BOS. Whether I should be hugging the beach. Oh gosh. Took me by surprise. Come out of the water.
You playing hide and seek? Just when I thought we were getting along.
Glowing one over there. So it's on this little island submerged ship. I wonder if I can get on it. Oh yeah, we can. Oh, just a wither ghoul. Let's keep my eye out on the water then. Ghouls. Didn't realise they come out the sand. Irradiated fish.
Got it.
Damn it! Come in! I know you're listening on the other end, Where is she? Where is my daughter?
Kenji, please. You've been at this for hours. Stop. You need sleep.
I hope you don't mind. We let ourselves in.
Nick, thank God. You need to get to work right away. She could be hurt. She could be...
Whoa, slow down. Kenji, was it? Why did you go over the details with me and my partner here?
You brought a partner? Good. The more eyes, the better.
Oh, we have a speech check. Your story with Nick.
So, what's the story with you and Nick?
Nick didn't tell you? Ran with him on one of his cases a few years back, searching for some sort of lost heirloom. He needed a boat. Things didn't end well. We were double-crossed by the client once we had what he was looking for. I still have some lead lodged into my hip.
Right. Yeah, it's starting to come back to me. Sorry things ended sour.
We got out. That's all that mattered. And now you can return the favor by finding my daughter.
Okay, yep, here to help.
We're here to help. Tell us what happened.
It's all thanks to this damn radio.
Our daughter Kasumi likes to fix things. The radio was her latest project.
Until she made contact with some kidnapper who lured her away from us.
Or maybe she left on her own. She's not a child anymore. Our daughter is 19. She knows how to survive, and she's capable. I think maybe she left because she wanted her own life.
No. She would have told us where she was going. She would have said something. I know my daughter is in danger. I can feel it. Find her, please.
Okay, yep, we'll find her. I'm not going to ask him for any money.
We'll find her. Don't you worry.
Thank you. Her room is upstairs if that helps. And if you had any more questions about her, just ask.
Don't worry, Kenji. We'll get to the bottom of this. Just sit tight.
Right, we can question them further and we can have a look around the place. So I'm going to speak to them first.
Mr. Nakano.
Did you have questions? About my daughter?
Yes. Details about Kasumi.
Anything more you can tell me about Kasumi? The smallest detail could be important.
I don't know what more to say. She's my little girl, and she doesn't know how dangerous this world is. I never should have let her grandfather teach her how to fix these machines.
Her grandfather?
Her grandfather? He taught her how to fix the radio?
Ever since she was old enough to walk, yes. Her grandfather had an ear for machines. Kasumi picked up the knack. He passed away recently. He used to scavenge the ruins in the south for parts. I kept telling him he was getting too old.
Her radio.
Tell me more about this radio she was fixing.
I've tried to get that damn thing to work over and over again, but there's nothing. I thought she just wanted to strip it for parts or build a toaster out of it, or something, like she usually does. Someone made contact with her, and then they took her. God, what kind of twisted psychopath has my daughter?
Reasons for leaving.
Why did your daughter really leave? Your wife says she left on her own, but you said it was kidnappers.
I know it was kidnappers. Kasumi is a smart girl, but she doesn't know how horrible people can be. Not like me and Ray. Why would she just leave her family with no explanation? Someone tricked her, got her to leave the safety of home. Every minute we aren't looking for my daughter, her life is in jeopardy.
Okay.
No more questions right now.
Work quickly, Detective.
Mrs. Nakano.
I suppose you have questions about my daughter.
Yeah, we'll run through in the same order as we did with Kenji.
I'd like to know more about Kasumi. Might shine a light on where she's gone.
My daughter is strong, focused, careful. That's how I know she's still alive. But why would she leave without telling us? Maybe we... No, never mind. I don't want to...
Oh, hang on. We've got something here. Tell me what's wrong.
Every detail is important, Mrs. Nakano. Don't hold back.
It's just that we've been fighting a lot more. All of us. Ever since Kasumi's grandfather passed away, he was the only one that could really talk to her. Kenji and I don't understand machines, but those two could work together for hours. She started staying in her grandfather's boathouse late into the night. I thought she was just trying to cope with the loss, but now I wonder what she was up to.
Right, we found some information here. Investigate the boathouse.
Tell me more about this radio your daughter was working on.
I remember Kasumi was very excited about it. I figured she was secretly trying to make contact with Diamond City or another settlement. We're pretty isolated out here. She only has us for company, and Kenji can be overprotective.
You and your husband don't seem to agree about why your daughter left.
We both want to find her. The world out there isn't a place where you want to be alone. But Kenji still sees her swaddled in diapers. He doesn't see a young woman with her own decisions to make. Maybe because it's more frightening. She wasn't tricked into leaving without telling us. That was her choice. She didn't want us to follow. Why?
Nothing else right now.
Right, we have a new lead, Nick. But let's check the house as well in case there's any more clues. What we got here? Just oh, I've got a tape here.
Project log? Radio. Correction? Working radio. I'll finally get some news outside this house. My handle is going to be... let's go with... Ohm's Law. That should confuse the creeps. And if someone actually gets the reference, then we'll at least have circuitry in common.
What's this? Kasumi's journal. Radio projects update. The range on this thing is just terrible. Nothing but static and the occasional crazy thinking the machine is talking to me. I'm going to work on boosting the bandwidth coverage. There's a lot of electronics left in Grandad's boathouse. With all the nautical navigation tech he was tinkering with, I bet I could find something that can pick up frequencies from further out. Now, where did I leave my key to the safe?
So Kasumi was spending time in her grandfather's old boathouse? Huh. Sounds like we know where we're heading next.
Oh, okay. Ah, so you don't... Right, so all roads lead to Rome then. No matter which way you go down it, you go into the boathouse.
And the people of the Commonwealth slept soundly, for the greatest monster was gone. It took a lot of guts to do what you did. I know it couldn't have been easy.
Let's check this one out. Oh, there's a cat. 2 cats. A load of materials here, but I don't know why I've decided to, why I've been leaving everything. Probably can take all this. Oh, hello, grandfather's note. My dear Kasumi, if you ever get locked out of the safe, then the answer is here in the boathouse. Picture where the key is. Love, Grandad. Do we need to find the key or can we just pick the lock?
Let's keep looking. Need to figure out what Kasumi's story was. Why she left.
Can't get under there. Oh, maybe we can just pick it.
Sweet.
Project log? Myself. I never really thought about who or what I am, but God, where do I start? The radio. I was right about the range. I managed to get a signal, a strong signal from up north.
Let's take a listen to that
There's a
holotape.
group of people up there. They say they're all synthetic people, made by the Institute. They're trying to build a place for their kind, where they can be themselves and be accepted for what they are alongside human beings. It sounds wonderful, but then they started asking about me, and some questions came up. Questions I don't have answers to. I mean, I've always felt off, like I'm not really supposed to be here, but then there are things in my childhood I can't remember, and I've been having strange dreams. I'm going to go to meet these synths. I have to know the truth about myself. They've told me to sail up north to a town called Far Harbor. I can make my way to them from there.
Here we go. So is she a synth? That'll be a strange turn of events.
Have you finished your investigation? Did you find anything?
Is Kasumi human?
I need to ask you an important question. Are you sure your daughter is human?
What kind of question is that? Why are you asking?
Far Harbor.
I think I know where Kasumi went. A place called Far Harbor.
She went that far up north? God, that explains why she took the boat. There's no time to waste. You have to go after her.
Wait, did you find out why she left, Detective? Who she was speaking to?
What does it matter?
Because I know my daughter, and if she didn't tell us where she went, then she had a reason. Don't you want to know if she wants to be found?
You're right, Detective. Did you find any clue to why Kasumi left home?
Yes, group of synths.
Your daughter made contact with a group of synths. She thinks she's one of them.
What? That's crazy.
She's not a synth. She's our daughter. We raised her. I gave birth to her. She's flesh and blood, not a synthetic.
Are you sure? She was oh gosh, yeah, she was replaced. That could be a possibility, couldn't it?
Maybe your daughter is just confused. Having an identity crisis.
Oh God. Does she even think we're still her parents?
This is what I was afraid of. Someone twisting my daughter's mind. You have to get to Far Harbor. Take my ship on the dock. It has a guidance system, a final gift from my father, and it's built for distance.
Okay, yeah, I'll take it. What's out there? I selected that option, by the way, because I didn't want to send them into a panic about their daughter not being real.
What can I expect out there, Kenji?
I only made the trip to Far Harbor once, when I was a boy. All I remember is that my father did not want to stay long. Something about the air being bad.
Okay, yeah, let's go.
I'll get to the bottom of this, Kenji.
Thank you. I know you haven't asked for a payment, and we can't offer much. But here, please take it. I insist. For expenses, if nothing else.
I know it'll be hard waiting for word, but try to carry on like normal. We'll be back as soon as we can.
Fine, Kasumi. Please.
We had a couple of other things come up there. Was it tell the Brotherhood about the synth refuge? Yeah, were they under miscellaneous? Yeah. Interesting. Right, Nick. Time to suit up. Cool, is it actually going to take us there, not via a load screen? That'd be awesome if it does. We've left Nick behind. Oh no, it is going to go to the load screen. Gosh, this place is bleak. I thought parts of the Commonwealth were depressing.
Ease up, Alan. Got visitors.
Mainlanders ain't nothing but trouble.
Put the damn gun down.
There we go, trophy completed, far from home.
Are you lost? This is Far Harbor. We don't get many visitors around here.
We don't need no freeloaders or more help, Mainlander. So you can get back in your boat and leave.
Alan, this isn't your dock. It belongs to the whole town. And that means strangers are welcome. Sorry, you've caught us during a difficult time. But Alan's got a point. Not all visitors have good intentions. So, what's your business here?
I'm looking for a woman, Kasumi.
A young woman from the Commonwealth named Kasumi may have passed through here. Her family hired me to find her.
Some sort of detective, huh? Well, she came through here all right.
At least we know she made it this far.
Yeah, that's true.
Damn it. Mariners ain't coming.
Something's coming through the fog!
You, help us defend the town, and I'll answer any questions you have. Take a post at the top of the wall, near the main gate. The hull never lets us down. Now follow me! Be careful on the hull, stranger. Don't fall off!
Always there.
Gosh, here we go.
Might not be able to rescue you in time.
Man the hull! Something's out there.
You sure you saw something?
This ain't a drill!
What are these machines?
What the hell?
Eyes peeled, everyone!
The gate. Open the gate! I've got wounded out here.
Mariner? There's no time.
Oh, someone out there.
To the fog. They're coming.
Survivors. Oh gosh, what's this? A gulper.
Oh God! Defend yourselves!
Radio! Fire!
should get down there and help Nick.
It's over. For now.
It's over.
No. Eyes on the fog. Something's coming.
Huh?
Anglers!
Anyone you walk away from.
We're clear.
All right. Well done, all. Open the gate.
These are weird. Like giant fish people. Don't know what gulper innards are. Oh no, not all the survivors made it. This one went down. Oh no, Jared died as well. Oh no, we didn't do very good, did we? I thought I'd managed to protect him. Maybe I should have jumped down earlier.
Avery.
And now you see what we're up against. The fog and the creatures it spits out have taken the whole island from my people. But for your help when we needed it, you deserve this.
What is this fog?
What's the fog?
Where to begin? The fog's radioactive, right? But there are pockets of it, the deep fog, that are hard fallout. And as deadly as that is, that's only part of the problem. Things live in the fog, thrive. You think what attacked the harbor's bad? Oh, there's far worse further inland.
Okay, sounds wonderful.
If you managed to survive despite all that, you must be tough.
Ornery, more like.
I'm done cowering behind your damn hull, Avery. Time you let me deal with the real problem. With the right people and my guns, I can end those Children of Adam cultists for good.
The fog's been here forever. The children didn't make it.
Before the Rat Eaters came, the fog was under control. They come, and it all goes wrong. It's time we do something.
No need to burden the stranger with all this nonsense.
Yeah, Children of Atom are here.
What's the deal with the Children of Adam?
They're religious folk. Worship the power of Adam. Which is radiation, I guess. If you want details, you'd have to find and ask them. We used to have a peace with them until a certain hothead menace named Alan Lee...
Now that's enough. That preacher came into the harbor saying that it was Adam's will that we lost our land. That it was Adam's goddamn will that we lost so many friends and family. And that the Atom would wipe this whole place clean of us.
If it were up to me, you'd hang for what you did to that preacher, Alan.
Preacher?
What did he do to the preacher?
Alan pulled a gun on him. He claims the preacher reached for his. We don't have police, or really any law, just custom and popular sentiment. And after everything the preacher said, it was abundantly clear doing anything to Alan would have made matters worse.
Have the children made the fog worse?
Absolutely not. There's not one bit of evidence.
Geiger counters don't lie, Avery. The fog's gotten more lethal year over year. And now the fog's covering the whole island. But only after the children came.
You know as well as I do that's happened before. Sure, people have theories that children are involved, but no one, and I mean no one, has proof.
Right, back to business then.
Can we get back to business?
Sorry for all that. You're here for Kasumi, right? She headed inland to the Synth Refuge, Acadia. Getting there will be dangerous. You'll need a guide. Old Longfellow. No one knows the fog like him. But, word of warning, he's a bit of an acquired taste.
Okay, who's this Longfellow?
What's old Longfellow's story?
He's the best hunter on the island. Fearless. Some say crazy. If someone needs to get to Acadia, he's the only one that'll do it. But people around here are known for being stubborn, willful, and other, less flattering things. But Longfellow's got a reputation even among us.
Acadia, yeah, the Acadia's the place that we learned about earlier, the Synth Refuge.
What can you tell me about Acadia?
Ask Longfellow. He's the only one that's been there.
Okay.
Thanks for the info.
Best place to look for Longfellow's at the bar. The last plank. And, please, lend a hand around town if you're able. Even if it's slapped away. People like the Mariner and Cassie and others need help. And let me say something you might not hear again. Thank you.
Food in front, dock in back. The bait shop.
Let's have a look around town. What's this? Living on the edge. It's another quest. Alan Lee.
Food. Stim packs. Fully stim.
Alan. Huh. The mainlander. Great. Fire your gun a few times and you think you're some sort of hero? This is our fight. Our island. Not yours.
Everywhere we go, there's always one asshole.
Hey, buddy. I was just trying to help.
Charity makes you weak. Makes you need it more and more. Until you're starving from the lack of it. What happens next time when you ain't here, huh? Or the next? Either us harbormen survive on our own terms, or we take the long walk together. So if you're here to buy some ordnance, do your business. Otherwise, take the first boat out of here. Before the children of Adam or worse get you.
I'll take a look.
Don't try anything.
What's this? A harpoon gun. Double damage if the target's at full health. We don't really need anything, do we? Could sell some of this though. More damage, the lower your health is. Never going to use that. What else did I pick up? Synth relay grenades. I don't think I need them anymore. Keep hold of that Western revolver. That can go. Angler meat. Gulper innards. Oh gosh, they weigh a lot then, don't they? Yeah, maybe we'll sell all them. Didn't realize they were so heavy.
Talk with Alan. I don't have time for you.
Oh gosh, he was prickly as your husband.
Sandra.
Mariner says the fog's alive. Can hear you. So mind what you say.
Sounds like she wears a tin hat.
If you ain't armed, you ain't long for this world. Buy my guns now.
The hull took a battering, to be sure. But she wouldn't be standing at all if it weren't for you. They call me the Mariner. Shipwright, handyman, and the only one keeping the harbor afloat. Well, beside Captain Avery.
The town's lucky you're here.
You blowing smoke up my sails. Huh. But there is... I don't suppose you'd be willing to lend a hand. In order to do proper repairs, I need tools. Specialized tools. And they won't be easy to come by. 450 caps if you can, though.
What does she need?
Sign me up. I'll help.
Eagle's Cove Tannery. Tools are certain to be there. Now get.
I'm just going to pick all these up while I'm here, speak to all the people. I probably won't do them yet, I'll stick to the main quest line, but I just want to see what there is.
The Lees sell guns. Over by the tourist shop.
Don't let the island catch you off guard. Oh my guns.
Welcome to the bait shop. If you need any odds and ends, I'm your man.
So you got.
Let's barter.
Let's set you up.
Recon Marine helmet.
Hey there.
You another vulture circling over Andre's body? He ain't dead. Wait, no. It's a mainlander. Well, welcome to my little clinic. If you need doctoring, speak up. I wish I had time for some proper
Dominic,
conversation.
what are you doing?
Our work's never done.
Yeah, who's Andre?
Who's Andre?
Poor Andre is my patient over there. He spent too long a spell in the fog. You may think you know your mainland radiation poisoning, but we got our own special brand here.
Okay.
I know a few things about medicine. Can I try to help him?
You say, what? You? Help? Well, poor Andre's got it bad. Good as dead. Well, I suppose there's no harm letting you have a poke, but I'll be watching you.
Only Alan's got enough backbone to stand up to the children.
Where is he? Over here. You do not look well, friend.
Let's take a look.
Andre Micard is suffering from prolonged severe radiation exposure. He's barely clinging to life. Intelligence +8 or medic +2 required to heal him. I think I've got both of them. Or we can use the mysterious serum. I picked up quite a few of them, didn't I? Did I get like 8 or 9? Let's use one of them. You inject the mysterious serum into Andre and his breathing rapidly stabilizes. He looks almost instantly better.
Well, I'll be. I think you may have done it. I'll keep looking after Andre. But I think thanks to you, he's got a fighting chance.
Guns, guns, and more guns.
That was easy. I do actually think I might have wasted one there, but let's just have a look. Yeah, my intelligence is 8, level 8, and medic is level 2. Yes, I could. Maybe I could have not used a serum.
You need it? The bait shop's got it.
Whatever.
You're that mainlander who just got here. Better watch yourself, 'cause this island sees and hears everything you do. I should know. I watched the island tear down the greatest family that ever set foot in Far Harbor. It's a tale of greed, blood, and vengeance.
She does sound a bit crazy, doesn't she?
What family are you talking about?
I was just about to explain. My family, the Daltons, was the pride of Far Harbor for generations, even back before the war. It was lumber and fishing that made the Daltons rich. But they got greedy, took too much from the island. The island's been getting revenge ever since, killing us off one by one. I'm the last Dalton still standing. Ah, but now our story takes an unexpected turn. A mysterious stranger comes to Far Harbor. Someone strong, someone capable. With the stranger's help, the last living Dalton finally has a chance to avenge her bloodline once and for all.
She's really crazy.
Let me guess. I'm the mysterious stranger who's gonna help you avenge your family.
Ah, you're a quick one. Good. You'll need your wits about you, because your part in the story is filled with danger.
Of course it is.
Now, on to the first chapter in our tale of vengeance. That would be the sad story of freckle-faced Petey. Petey was my cousin. He was a good lad, never caused trouble. He thought all those freckles brought him luck, but, well, not so much. He was out foraging at the National Park campground when the island sicked some feral ghouls on him. Island's a sneaky bastard when it wants to be. Anyway, he made it back to town, but died from his injuries that night. Of course, those ferals are still out there, waiting to kill the next poor fool who comes along. Damn shame that.
Okay, yeah. I'll go and kill these ghouls for you.
Those ghouls are as good as dead.
Good, good. It's long past time those shamblers paid for what they did to Petey.
Who else needs help?
The hunter saw flickering lights by Eden Meadows. All unnatural.
Oh, there's power armor here. I didn't put that there, did I? So it's an old Longfellow. They're the only two people we need to talk to, the Marinette and the Cassie Dalton yet.
Milek's got nothing on the fog. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Stay clear of the quarry. Loads of trappers.
You're from the Commonwealth, right?
I'll be damned if I give up on taking back my land.
Oh, look at you.
Mariner says the island's
Radiation's
alive.
done you
It's got it in
dirty,
for us.
hasn't it? Jeez. Thought I looked rough.
Don't talk to Bertha. She's crazy.
A mainlander like you stands no chance against the crawlers.
No, you don't know me, my friend.
You still here for some reason?
Small
What the hell
Bertha.
is a synth, anyway?
Bertha.
I don't have time for mainlanders.
Well, hello.
The last plank. I think that's where we need to go, isn't it?
Bring it on, Island. I can take it.
You offering me out? Am I out the way? Longfellow.
Captain Avery said you can get me to Acadia.
Heard there was a scuffle out there. You get your hands dirty? I'm done leading people to their deaths in the fog. Last fella couldn't keep up. Didn't last 5 minutes.
I'm looking for a runaway.
Some parents are worried about their runaway daughter. She went to Acadia, and I need to find her.
If someone's headed for Acadia, there's always a story. Yours worth dying over, huh?
Yeah, I'm willing to risk it.
Yeah. I've done a whole lot more for a whole lot less.
Clever with words, are you? I can get you to Acadia. But you've got to listen to me. Go where I say, when I say it. Still won't be easy. You stock up on your necessities, Rad, X, and the like. And then the real work can begin.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's just go.
Let's go, Longfellow.
Follow me.
I like how he said that. Let's go, Longfellow. Let's see, what did he have here? This Islander's Almanac.
Excuse me.
Keep your guard up.
There we go.
You've collected an issue of Islander's Almanac. You've unlocked POI map markers across the island.
Not enough
Okay.
value keeping the old CPU.
Alright, were these not here before? I'm interested to explore this island. Yeah, it sounds like it's going to be pretty nasty.
We're the only bar in town.
Hey, you mind keeping an eye out for a second?
Everyone!
Gotta run
We're
a
trying to have a
diagnostic.
conversation here.
Why are you banging on the table?
What'd I miss?
Shut your mouths, open your damned ears. So the fogs are coming for us all, and I can't see any better way of greeting it than to have another round. On the house!
Yeah! If it isn't my favorite.
Mitch is giving out free beer. Mitch for president.
Let's head out of town. Acadia is above the fog line on the mountain. It's a bit of a hike. You might want to take this for the road.
If the fog doesn't get us, the
Tastes foul
storms
and
will.
sin, but it'll help.
Milo jerky. Okay, what's this? Perception +3. Okay.
We need to move through the main drag. Old mountain trail.
See if a Radex is enough. I do think I've actually still got a... Yeah, I've got my hazmat suit, but it just gives me no protection. So we'll see if we can deal without it. Just Radex.
The fog ain't like nothing you've seen in the Commonwealth. Mainlanders think a dose of Radaway is all you need. Tracks. Fresh ones. Trappers ahead. When the bullets start flying, find cover. Keep your head down if you want to live.
All these flashes of light.
You got guts. Well, had guts.
You're not half bad in a scrap. Figured I'd have to take care of the lot of them. Might just make a proper Far Harborman out of you.
It helps when Nick's got this ridiculous
See,
flamer.
fog can do a number on you. Get you all turned around. Does something to your brain. Trappers were mean to begin with, but now... We ain't...
Found you. Your funeral.
That'll teach him. There's someone or something else here.
Look sharp.
Here's the mountain trail. We stick to this and we'll make indicated game trails crisscross the road. So don't be surprised if we got local wildlife to deal with.
Great local wildlife. Sounds fun. Blight. Oh, hang on a minute, what's this? Vicious wolf.
What was that? You're dead! Like them puppies? We grow everything extra meat on the island. Still got a ways to go. Crawler. They usually stick to the deep fog. Best we steer clear, but you never know. When I was a young lad, no higher than your knee, the whole island was covered in fog. The fog eventually rolled back. People resettled, but they got comfortable. Started taking things for granted. Folk got short memories. All this has happened before.
Don't like how it selects friendlies. Wish it didn't do that.
There's someone or something else here.
Gotcha! You're playing with the wrong synth.
Gulper's got a fondness for fresh water. A small gulper, like the ones in these parts, is a fair challenge. Now the big ones, they can grow 2-3 times the size of a man. Good thing you don't see too many of them.
Can't get much fresh water here, surely not. Oh.
Hold there. Stringing one more soul to their damnation, old man?
Well, what have we here? Another rad worshipping lunatic, that's what.
Your barbs do not harm me. I am shielded by my faith.
How about bullets? Faith shield you against those too?
Who's she?
Who's she?
One of them children of Adam preachers. Started off as pests. Now they're more like a menace.
Do not sully this one with your blasphemy, old man. You. I suggest you go no further. Acadia is a nest of snakes. Beasts that subvert the will of Adam.
What'd Acadia do?
What's Acadia done to make you distrust them?
They supply Far Harbor with the means to turn back Adam's holy fog. You'd do well to avoid such creatures, and instead seek the only true master of this land.
Tell me about Atom.
All right, I'm listening. Tell me about Adam.
Tell you? Look around. You stride through his kingdom. A land blanketed beneath sacred fog. A land Adam has claimed for his children. And you may join our family if he deems you worthy.
You are unwell, my friend. No, thank you.
On second thought, I'm good.
So be it. But I would be mindful where you step. After all, you are in Adam's kingdom now.
If you're done wasting time with a fanatic, let's move on.
I was kind of hoping Longfellow was going to shoot her.
Air's clean. No fog.
I didn't want to tell him to do it because Nick would probably have a hissy fit, but it would have been funny if he just blew her head off.
And we've arrived. Acadia's already been watching us for a good spell. If you want to talk with them, just go inside. They'll be waiting for you. You need my help again, you come see me. Got a cabin just outside of Far Harbor. Good place to tool up your gear, get some rest, or get stinking drunk. Just make sure if you're bringing a bottle of something strong, there's enough to share.
I like Longfellow. He's pretty cool.
Leaving already? Don't you want to see what happens next?
You saying you want me to stick around and watch your back?
Oh, that's going to make Nick disappear, isn't it? I think we should stick with Nick for now. Brought him all this way. But I do like Longfellow. Do we need to still talk to him? Alright, yeah, maybe later.
Maybe later, Longfellow.
All right. But I'm serious about the offer. You ever want to hunt the forests and waters of the island together, I could think of worse things to do.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll take you up on that.
You know, when I first climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
Yeah, this is strange. I'm looking for someone called Kasumi.
I came here looking for Kasumi Nakano.
Really? I'm impressed. Few would brave the kind of journey you've had for the sake of someone else. Kasumi is here. She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to see her if you'd like. Before you do, though, tell me, do you think Kasumi is a synth?
We're not answering any more questions until you play straight with us. Just who the hell are you, really? There's only one synth with that kind of face and a mind of his own, and I only see him when I look in a mirror.
Nick? It can't be
They know
you.
each other.
Don't give me that. What are you trying to pull? I've never seen you before in my life.
Please, if you're willing to give me a chance, I can explain.
You know Nick?
Is this a joke? Do you really know Nick?
Let me tell you what I know, and you can judge for yourself. We were prototypes, Nick. The first synths capable of independent thinking and judgment.
Keep talking.
One of the Institute's experiments had to do with how our brains could process personality. If we could handle individualized feelings and behaviors, I was allowed to develop mine based on experience. But with you, they wanted to try transferring an entire personality into you. It took several attempts before the personality imprint worked. I saw you wake up not knowing who or what you were so many times. I couldn't let them do it to you anymore. We were the only two prototypes they made. I literally saw myself in you. You were my brother, Nick. I helped you escape the Institute. We left together.
If I were your brother, I'd remember.
That's where you'd be wrong. This happened over a century ago. There's only so much memory that can fit into the prototype brains we have.
Ah, I've heard enough. I think you and I need to talk about this. Maybe not now, though.
Yeah. Doesn't sound like he remembers, does he?
Is it really possible that you wouldn't remember any of this?
You mean between the Institute failsafes, the beatings I've taken over the years, and plain old age? Or are you buying this whole "there's only so much room" of their argument? I don't know. It's not like we've got the instruction manual.
Yeah, let's talk later.
We'll talk later. This is a lot to take in.
Nick, I don't need you to believe me. I'm just glad to see you again. Whenever you're ready, I'll be here. Now, about young Kasumi. It's important that you understand exactly why she's here. I asked you before if you think she's really a synth. If you could indulge me with an answer.
I don't actually know. We don't really know anything about her, really, other than the tapes we've heard and what our parents have told us. I'm going to say it doesn't matter.
Who or what she is isn't important.
But it is. It's everything. Imagine just looking at your own hands and having to wonder, was I born with these, or were they manufactured? None of us take this transition lightly. She's facing the possibility of her entire life being a lie, that someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live as a synth, not hiding, not pretending to be something else. One more question, if you'll indulge me. You're here for Kasumi, but I suspect there could be another reason you came to us. Tell me, are you a synth?
Oh, what is this?
How would I even know?
I'm afraid if you're looking for some biological test we can do, there isn't any. None that aren't fatal. Instead, you have to look for the signs, holes in someone's memory, feelings of unexplained isolation, odd dreams. But ultimately, you have to decide for yourself. What do you believe? Have you ever questioned your humanity?
I'm pretty sure I am human, to be honest, because we went into the vault, we were frozen, we came out of the vault. It's possible that something else happened in that time, but I am going to go with we are human.
I'm a human being, not a synth.
Are you sure? I don't mean to question you, but what's the first memory you have?
I'd assume we can think before the bombs fell, but
I remember being in my house the day the bombs fell. We ran to the vault. We were frozen. I was the only survivor.
No memories before then? Just a single day, and then waking up alone? We so easily accept what's presented to us as the truth, don't we? Isn't it funny how a memory can feel like a whole different reality? People, places, even sounds and colors can change. Or someone else has changed them. I won't lie to you. There will always be other explanations. Trauma, disease, the background radiation. They all take their toll on the mind. But I can promise you that we will accept you, no matter what you decide you are.
Okay. Whatever, dude. Right, where's Kasumi?
I've heard enough. Where's Kasumi Nakano?
Of course. Kasumi is usually working down below. You can see her whenever you like. Acadia is open to you. Feel free to walk the grounds. Introduce yourself to my co-founders, Faraday and Chase. Did you need anything else before you go?
Should we tell him that we've destroyed the Institute?
You should know, the Institute has been destroyed.
What? It's over? No more courser hunts? No more slavery? But that also means the technology to make the synths is lost. Our origins have been buried. Not to mention the loss of human life. Sorry. I'm not going to judge the actions of someone who's wiped out a great evil. You have our gratitude. Is there anything else you need?
Oh, you can add more to this story depending on what you've done. Should we tell him we're in the railroad? Because we have helped quite a few since. Maybe it'll open up doors for us.
I'm part of a group that helps synths. The railroad.
Really? I don't understand why a group dedicated to helping synths would convince them through fear that their only option is to hide. Yes, they volunteer for the memory wipe. Yes, not knowing you're a synth makes it harder for the Institute to find you. But the cost, I know how frightening it is. The risk of capture. But sacrificing what you are? Avoiding the true struggle to be accepted as our own form of life?
No, I guess he didn't, maybe he doesn't like the railroad.
Are you saying you don't want the railroad's help?
It's not about that. It's about how you've let fear blind your cause.
He's not wrong, is he? The railroad are a bit weird.
I hadn't thought about it like that. I'm sorry.
So am I. Your heart is in the right place, and it's unfair of me to judge, while I enjoy relative safety from so far away. Was there anything else I can do for you?
I don't think so. So we're asking him about Acadia.
Tell me more about this place, Acadia.
All I want is to bring as many synths here as I can, and give them a chance to know what they really are. To embrace it. Beyond that, we just want to live in peace. I don't have any grand plans for expansion. Just existing as we are now is enough. Was there anything else?
So, are you all synths?
So, everyone here in Acadia is a synth?
Yes. Either they were escapees we managed to find before the Institute could, or they were victims of a mind wipe, and we revealed the truth to them.
What's your story?
Who are you? What's your story?
I came to this island over a century ago, hiding from my creators, the Institute. But after my escape felt secured, I was left with nothing. No programmed task. No false memories. I spent a year just sitting in a cave. Just sitting. One day, it finally occurred that maybe I could decide for myself what to do, who I was. I've been doing that ever since. Was there anything else?
No, I think we're done.
I should get going.
Of course.
Perhaps we're in there a long time.
That was intense. Did not think I was going to come here and debate philosophy.
Sometimes I feel like you don't worry enough. You know
That was like the whole, what's it called?
You stay right there.
The brain in a vat theory. What the Matrix films are based on. Like, how do you know that your reality is real? How do you know that you are actually alive? You're not just a brain in a vat, and everything that's being fed to you is just stimulus. Yeah, how do you know that you're not a synth?
Trouble, I could give that terminal a look.
Who was it that was it? It was the French guy. Was it Descartes who said, "Cogito ergo sum. I think, therefore I am."
It's not them. I'm concerned about you, DiMA.
Yeah, I'm not going to get into
into
all that though.
Certainly not all at once.
Dearest Faraday, relax. All will be fine.
So, you've talked to DiMA. You know why we're here. I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us. DiMa's vision is worth fighting for.
So you think you're a synth as well?
So you're a synth?
I am. I hope that's not a problem for you. DiMA has worked hard to create a place for us where we can be safe from those who don't accept us. He's put so much of himself into this, all his time and energy devoted to helping others. He never stops to think of himself. Sometimes I worry about, well, if I wasn't here to make sure his equipment is all functional. And that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condensers. So many things to keep track of.
You do all this yourself?
You do all this work yourself?
Mostly, yes. I get help from the others when I can, but no one else really understands DiMA the way I do.
Well, we've got another offer to help.
If there's anything I can do to help out, just let me know.
Well, if you're determined to help, there is something you could do. It's likely somewhat dangerous, though, so I understand if you'd rather not. There's a boat along the coast of the island. It was transporting some hardware we needed. Storage drives. The boat never finished the trip, you see, so the drives are still out there. I could really use them here for extra parts, if nothing else. My understanding is that the boat wrecked southwest of here, so does this sound like something you could handle?
Yeah, I've got it covered. Should we ask him what happened? Weird how he said it didn't complete its trip, and then just all the stuff's out there.
What happened to the boat? Why didn't it make it?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Trappers, fog crawlers, there's no end to what's out there. And what might still be out there. The point is that we already lost someone once. And I don't want to see that happen again. So, are you up for it?
Yep, got it covered.
Sure thing, Faraday. I'll get the drives for you.
Thank you. I really do appreciate it.
Who else do we need to speak to while we're here? We may as well pick up all these quests while we can, and then pick and choose what we want to do. You are freaky, my friend. You really are.
You track Kasumi here. I'm impressed.
Oh, you look like you're
Perhaps
in a Corsa
not as
uniform.
quietly or efficiently as possible, but thankfully she was never in any real danger. I'm afraid your journey was unnecessary.
You think you could do better?
So, you're saying you could have done a better job of it? Didn't know it was a competition?
Yes, absolutely. Acadia is a safe haven for synths. Were it not, I would not have aided anyone in reaching it. Every synth I've tracked down, every synth convinced to come here, has been assured that he or she will come to no harm. My job is to make sure they all remain safe, no matter what. Understand?
Maybe she is a Corsa come good, who's suddenly got morals.
How do you manage to track down synths and bring them here?
I have a network of contacts throughout the area. Some from my time with the Institute, some after. I know the Institute's tactics, and use that to my advantage. You have DiMa's blessing, so by all means, make yourself comfortable.
Yeah, she's an ex-Corsa, I'm sure of it.
I'd like to help you all. Is there anything I can do?
Actually, as a matter of fact, there is. If you're serious about contributing, well, we've got a situation I need someone to look into. You've had some experience traveling around the island, so you may be decently equipped to handle it.
Okay, yeah, what's the problem?
What's the problem?
We were expecting a new synth to arrive, and he should have been here by now. There's been no sign of him, and I'm concerned that he might have become lost on the way here.
Okay, yeah. Any leads?
You have any leads on where he might be?
You should start by talking to Brooks in Far Harbor. He's one of us, a synth. He's the one who meets the new arrivals and gets them started on the journey here. Of course, he's not likely to tell you anything without proof that you're working for me. If he doesn't cooperate, tell him that his designation is L792. That should convince him. That's as much help as I can give you for now. Please, hurry. If that synth is out there alone, he won't last long.
Yeah, I know Brooks. We spoke to him. He was the second shopkeeper that we spoke to. Oh, look at you, dog meat. You still got your goggles on. Such a good boy. What are you wearing on your neck, actually? I thought I put a bandana on you.
Hey.
And you got your teddy bear, dog collar, and a load of weapons. Quite a few new quests now.
Did you need something? So, I understand you've seen a good bit of our island. What do you think?
It's kind of beautiful in its own way.
That's refreshing. Most don't view it the same. I'm glad someone else can see it. This island, with all of its danger and beauty, predates you and I. The ecosystem isn't what it once was, but it has adapted, and it will continue to adapt, long after we're gone. What's important, really important in the long run, is understanding it, and then passing that knowledge along to those who will follow us.
She's really odd looking. It's like all the facial features are like bigger.
That sounds like a noble goal.
Well, thank you.
Huge, like
I wish
bug-like
more
eyes.
shared the sentiment. I should note that I'm not fully versed in human anatomy, but I'm your best chance of medical assistance should you require it. Since DiMA has approved of you, I'm more than willing to offer help.
Never mind.
I'll get back to it then.
We'll chat to all these people later. Actually, let's just carry on with the quest, because otherwise I'm gonna get bogged down. Take the quick route.
Ugh, circuitry is completely fried.
Kasumi Nakano?
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
What are you working on?
What's that you're working on?
Just trying to cobble some pre-war junk into something usable. Now, do you mind telling me what you're doing here?
I'm a detective. Oh no, let's go. Your parents sent me.
Your parents sent me. They want you to come home.
They did what? You came all this way for me. Look, my mom and dad, I mean, those people that were taking care of me, they wouldn't want me back. Not if they knew the truth.
Let me guess, the truth. You're a synth.
What do you mean?
I'm not their daughter. I'm a synth. I thought if I just left, it would be easier for them. How would that conversation have gone anyway? I've been lying to you this whole time? Your real daughter is dead and I replaced her?
This whole, like, argument is so strange because it's like, I mean, you don't remember everything from your childhood, do you? Like, you have gaps. Like, I can't remember anything from... I've got, like, 1 or 2 memories from before I was, like, 4 years old, when I was probably at nursery. And they're, like, they're probably, like, the only things I've got. Like, you don't remember anything when you're a baby.
Do you have any proof that you're actually a synth?
Little things. Dreams of waking up in a lab. Years I can't remember from when I was a kid. Not to mention how I never quite fit in back at home.
I mean, I don't have any dreams of waking up in a lab, put it that way, but still.
I know it must be hard for you. I just want to make sure you're here for the right reasons.
Yeah, so I am. I mean, yes, I believe I'm a synth, but there's something wrong here with Acadia. There's more going on than just the refuge. I can't leave until I've gotten to the bottom of it. I've done enough running.
What kind of problem is there in Acadia?
It's a long story. I just have to figure out how to... Wait, you find things, track down answers. That's what you do, right? That's why you came after me. What if I told you that there's a secret? A big secret here, on this island. Something way more important than just one lost girl.
Okay, what secret?
What are you talking about?
Where to begin? You saw all those computers that DiMa's hooked up to, right? They hold his memories, or offload data from his brain. Or maybe some combination of both? Well, Faraday asked me to help do some repairs on them, and, you know, I got curious. There's like a century's worth of life experiences in there. And that's when I see it. Data models DiMa has been making. One was the fog taking over Far Harbor. Another was a nuclear detonation on the island. Plus, death counts. What if DiMa is so open and welcoming because he's actually hiding something from us? A plan to wipe out the rest of the island.
Interesting.
You don't trust DiMa? After you came all this way for him?
I didn't come to Acadia for him. I came here because this place offered answers. And now that I found a place I belong, I'd rather not lose it all if DiMa is secretly planning to destroy everything.
Okay, yeah, let's help.
I'll help if I can. But that's not much to go on.
I know. I've been working on that, but I haven't had much luck. I keep seeing DiMa, Faraday, and Chase head into the laboratory at the other end of the hall. Then they come out later looking like they've been arguing. There's actually a storage space right next to there. It'd be a perfect spot to hide and eavesdrop, but it's been locked up. I've also tried breaking into Faraday's terminal, since he and DiMa are so close, but the security on it is crazy.
Oh, which one should we go with? Hack the terminal, eavesdrop on the meeting. I'll just talk to DiMa. Well, I don't think we should do that, because he may not tell us the truth, will he? We could try terminal hacking. It's not max level yet. So maybe we'll eavesdrop.
Eavesdropping on the next meeting sounds like our best bet. I'll see if I can find a way inside that room.
Okay. Good luck, and come back as soon as you found anything.
Oh, we can actually still do all of those things anyway. We could look at the terminal, see what level it is. I mean, if it's the right level, it'll be easy to hack into. Is this the storage room?
Yes.
Watching a conductor at the orchestra.
We need to accomplish this without bloodshed. Far Harbor and the children of Adam have a right to exist on this island, the same as us.
They're going to kill each other, DiMA. There's no stopping it. We need to pick a side now.
Haven't we already picked a side? Building the fog condensers around Far Harbor wasn't exactly a neutral act.
We
Oh,
couldn't
so that's what they
stand
are,
by
fog
and let the
condensers.
people of this island die to the fog.
Just like you couldn't just leave the Cult of Adam without a home? Giving them the submarine base was a mistake. The nucleus, as they're calling it, is basically one big fortified position.
Far Harbor had cast them out. They have strange beliefs, but they have always accepted us for what we are. And Confessor Martin was a friend.
Well, the new Confessor isn't. High Confessor Tectus is an unstable megalomaniac, and he's gonna keep threatening us as long as we're helping Far Harbor.
Guys, can we talk about the elephant in the room? We keep dancing around it.
My old memory banks in the submarine base.
I can't believe you never told me about those. I have to wait until they become a security risk.
I know how it looks in hindsight, but at the time, it was an act of trust. I was honestly more worried they'd accidentally trip the pre-war security and get hurt, giving the children my old home, allowing them to safeguard my old memories. I thought our people would be working together.
Just how secure are the banks? How long do we have? And what's in them?
I've gone over this before, Chase. I don't know what's in them. That's how it works. It's as close to forgetting something as I have. But I've run some projections of worst-case scenarios. If we do nothing and the wrong knowledge falls in the wrong hands...
So send me over there. I'll be in and out in a day.
We can't risk it. They know you're from Acadia. If you're caught, or even seen, then it's war.
We should at least prepare her to go in. We're running out of options. I say we tell her how to crack into the memory banks.
You've been working on this without me?
It came up in a private moment, Chase. But yes, we've been writing a program that will let you access and download my memories. It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder. I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it. I'm afraid it's difficult to explain without seeing it for yourself.
I'm finishing up some tweaks to the program right now. I'll leave a copy of it for you on my desk when I'm done.
Get the program, use it to break into the memory banks. Got it.
Hopefully you won't have to. We'll keep monitoring the situation. I only want you going in if we have no other choice.
DiMA's got his fingers everywhere on this island. And whatever's in his memories isn't something we can wait for someone else to find.
Right, so we now need to obtain Faraday's program or talk to DiMA. I still don't think talking to DiMA is a wise choice. We don't need to let him on that we know about this. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'm going to end this episode here. Now that we are on the island, yeah, a little bit shorter than normal, but yeah, it gives us a bit of an introduction as to, yeah, lots of stuff that's going on here anyway. And then we'll pick up with this quest in the next episode. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'm the Gaming Dad, and I will see you next time.